Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about practical number 4, MERN Practical. In this practical, actually we are using React for the first time, and using React we are going to create one application. So first of all, as you can see, you should open the Visual Studio Code. And now the very first thing that you need to do is open a folder. So you have to create a new folder. Okay, so by open folder, you can just go to any of this uh, drive and create one new folder with a new name, like I'm creating with a practical 4, let's say pract 4. And then select the same folder, select folder. So you will get this pract 4 over here, and then you start coding. So as you know, first we'll go to the terminal. Okay. So here you can see the terminal part, and then you have to try the first command, which is already given to you. Okay. So this time, as it is a React, so we need to give an instruction to npx. Just a second. Yeah. So npx create dash react dash app to-do list. So we are going to create an app with the name to-do list. Then enter. It will start installing. So it will take some time. As you can see here, the loading part. Then here it is asking, okay, to proceed, like whether you want to proceed further. Y for yes. So of course we need to proceed. So we will put here Y and enter. So again, some packages are getting installed like React, okay, React script, some templates for helping us in the coding. Once it will get properly installed, you will see the proper file structure under the to-do list. Okay, so as you can see here, when I clicked on this to-do list, I can see package.json, but still it is installing. So it will take some time, like we can say 3 to 4 minutes, and you will get all the things. Like right now, I got node modules, okay, package.json. So slowly, steadily, you will get a proper file structure. So you will not able to see the structure. You will be able to see like this only. But then you have to click on this arrow to expand the file structure. Okay. So once you will get this message, okay, happy hacking means you are done. Now here you can see to-do list, and in that we have SRC folder. SRC means the source code where you are going to write for the app. So first of all, we'll go to the app.js, and these are all inbuilt thing. Okay, this is inbuilt one default, we can say default app is already given, which you can run, but then we don't really need this default part because we are going to do our own practical. So first of all, go to this app.js, control A, and then this delete this coding part, app.js. And the coding which I have provided to you, you can just put that code here, which is very easy code again. This is just import to-do list from this to-do list.js. So this to-do list.js, this file we are supposed to create, and we are supposed to import that inside the function app, so that this function app is nothing but just like a main function in a C programming language. So this is an app function which will be actually creating the app for you based on to-do list.js, whatever you are writing. So to-do list.js, this is the file we are going to separately create. Okay, so you can just copy this and then go to the SRC, right click on that new file, Control V, And you can see here this to-do list.js, and we are going to write the code now inside that. So enter, okay, to-do list. Here you can see the name of the file and where you need to code. And then again, we will write the code as we are going to create the to-do list. So as name suggests, I guess it will be clear to you guys. Okay. So now just take this part, coding. I'm just taking that coding part and I'm putting it here because it will take a lot of time to just type that code. Okay. So let me just put that code. So here is the coding part. So in this coding part, I'll explain you what exactly we are doing. So we are creating the application where user can add some task, because to-do list means what? The task that you are doing on daily basis, daily routine, what all task I'm going to do. So one task, two tasks I have already added. Okay, default, eat breakfast and take shower. So this is the task list. So here we are creating the variables, okay, and then we can add tasks also. So we have a different functions for different purpose. So of course, add task is for addition of the new task. Delete task is for deleting the existing task. Move task up means there will be two buttons, up and down. See, move task up means give the priority to that task. For example, now I have added take shower and then eat breakfast. So somebody wants to do first, like taking shower first and then eat breakfast. Somebody wants to take breakfast first and then take a shower. So it is their choice. So that's why we have this up and down button, because of functionality plays very important role. Like whenever you are creating any app, you need to give the functionalities. So here we are giving few functionality like adding the task, deleting the task, and changing their priorities. So up and down, we can move the task. Okay, so then we have this HTML coding. So this is the script part. Script means the coding part, and this part is just to show the interface. So this is the HTML part. So you are already familiar with the HTML code, so it will be very easy for you to understand. So we are going to have one text box, then button. When we click on that, then the task will get added. Okay, so on click here, we can see the button. So here I will put add task so that it will be visible. Add task. Okay, so this is the button where we are going to click. If I'm not putting this, means there will be button without any text on that button. Okay, without any value on that button. So we need to show that. That's why add task. Now coding part is done for to-do list. Now we have CSS part, just to have like proper decoration part. Kind of CSS is nothing but giving some styling, cascading style sheet. So of course, है ना? User need everything to be like proper stylish manner. So we will add that part also, so that look and feel of your front end part will look nice. So again, whichever is the part, right now you can see this is for default purpose, but then we are going to delete that part and we are just going to put our own part, okay, our own coding, own CSS part. So just remove this means you can just Control A and delete, and then you can put the code. So this is the new thing because we are using add button. So then we have delete button. So we are deciding which colors we are supposed to give to that. Can you see here the color part? Okay. Then background color, whatever things needed. Okay. So we are done with the coding. So there are only three things. One is app.js, index.css, and to-do list.js. So these are the three things that you should include. And after that, you can go for execution part. Now pay attention. Last 2, 3 practical, how we are uh, executing. Here it will be little bit changes. Now here you can see that we need to go to to-do list first. So CD to-do list. Everybody just pay attention here, the terminal part where I'm highlighting this thing. So this is how we are supposed to execute. Here we are not writing server.js any file. So this is an app that we are we have created. So now cd which app, to-do list. So we need to go to that app first, and then we need to start with the npm. We will give the command start so that it will start. So once you will write this command, you will be able to see the browser directly. Okay, the browser will get open. Either you will see the output in Visual Studio only itself in that next tab, otherwise you will be able to see in a Chrome. Right now for me it is showing in a Chrome browser, so I will stop this sharing and I will share that. Just a second, let me just see. Huh. Just give me a moment, I'll share the screen. Before that, I would like to tell you that first save all the code. So basically, once you are doing the code, kindly save that code properly. Now, are you able to see the screen now? So this is the to-do list, and now you can see the look and feel of this is very nice because we have written the CSS part. So these all things that you can see, some background, black background, this colors, everything is because of CSS part. So now enter task. Here you're going to enter some task, whichever task you want to add. Like for example, eat breakfast, take shower. If you want to add exercise or a study, you can add that. Okay, study, going to college. Okay, so you can put college like this. So you can add this task. Then you can see that as you're adding the task, it is getting added. But then here you can see eat breakfast, take shower. Somebody might prefer first to take shower and then eat breakfast. So here we have up down button, so which we can give the priority. And if somebody wants to delete any part, like I want to skip breakfast today because my fast, so I will delete this part. Are you understanding, Miss? To-do list means for every day we are making this list. So we can delete some tasks. So these are my tasks, which is something I need to do. So this is how the practical of to-do list, practical 4. Under that we have created this app using the React. Now I want to add one more point that here we are not using MongoDB because then the code you need to have one more file, so that you need to make a connection with the MongoDB, then you have to add this task. But right now we are not doing anything like that. So that means every time when you are executing this, you will get a new to-do list kind of thing. So we are not saving the previous data somewhere in a database. So because this is basic part that you have learned. Then in the next practical, maybe we will try to do that also. But right now, here it is, we are just trying to get familiar with the React app. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, everybody. Let me just stop sharing. Thank you, everyone.